like cheesing because I miss you guys so freaking much. Welcome into the live, you guys. Welcome back. Okay, can you tell? Hold on. Let me adjust this real quick. Let me turn my brightness up so I can see how I'm looking. But can you tell that I got a little bit of a tan? I'm a little toasty, just a little bit. Okay. If you didn't see on the community board, I was MIA for like I, I went on vacation for about 10 days. So I let y'all know on the community board I was gonna be gone, and that's just what happened. And prior to that, I didn't do any readings because I was so manic about packing and getting ready to leave that time just got away from me. Like each day, the week getting ready to leave, I was like, I gotta get on, I gotta do some videos. Oh, hi, Jasmine, thank you. I miss y'all so freaking much. Oh my goodness. But I was like, you know what? It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I'm just gonna take this week to get ready for vacation, and then I'm gonna let them know that I'm going on vacation, and then I'll see them when I get back from vacation. But overall, it was a great trip. We gotta talk about it, y'all. We gotta talk about it. I haven't made my drinky drink yet. Oh, thank you. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to make my drinky drink and give a couple of y'all some more time to get on here. I hope you guys have been good. You know, uh, we got to talk about a lot. Like these transits have been whooping my ass. Okay, whooping my ass. So I just so happened to look, you know, at some point because I didn't have any service. Like, so I wasn't able to connect with anybody. I wasn't able to get on social media, anything, because I went on a cruise. When you're on a cruise, you don't have service to shit, okay? You got to use their Wi-Fi, or borrow somebody else's Wi-Fi, or pay for the shit through your phone plan, and I wasn't doing that. So in the little time that I did, when I borrowed somebody's Wi-Fi, I was able to do some research because I was like, what the fuck is going on with me? Like, honestly, the first couple days of the cruise, I was in my feelings. I was emotional. I was angry. Like, I was crying. Like, it was it was a lot going on. I was like, what the fuck going on in the sky? And come to find out, we was going through a transit in Capricorn. And anytime there's a hey Diamond, anytime there's a transit in Capricorn, I be fighting for my motherfucking life. It don't matter what it is. It could be a new moon, it could be a full moon. I be fighting for my motherfucking life, okay? Because like a big part of my chart is Capricorn. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. So I was in my feels like the first third of my vacation. Oh, where's my cup? I got this cup from New Orleans, a little slushy cup. I'm not gonna use that tonight though. And I got a cup from Cayman Islands. They had better ones, but I had already went to a shop and picked one up before I got to the better ones. But I'm going to start my little shot glass collection. So every time I travel somewhere, I'm going to get me a shot glass. And I'm just build it up. But let me get my wine glass. Ooh, girly pop. I don't know if you should be in here. You're 9 years old. I just don't know. Hi, country love. Hey, y'all. Welcome in. How are y'all doing? But yeah, it was a little rough because I think I just had really high expectations getting ready to go. You know, I hadn't been on a cruise since I was like 13. Like, and that don't really count because you're a kid and it's not the same experience. So, you know, of course, you get in a little insight from people that you know about how it's gonna be. And I was excited. I didn't want to look up no videos on TikTok, nothing. I went on a Carnival cruise with my family. It was a family vacation. Of course, I took my baby, but I'm thinking like, okay, my baby gonna be put up in camp, you know, because they have like Camp Ocean on the boat or whatever. So they supposed to watch the kids while you do your thing, while you go on your excursions. If you're getting off the boat or whatever, they can watch your kids. But I didn't find out till I got on the boat that Layla was too young. So Layla's under 2. And any kid under 2 years old, you have to pay a fee for them to watch them. And there's only a certain window of time that they can watch your kid if they're under 2. So any other time, it's fine and it's free if they're over 2. But if they're under 2, you have to pay a fee per hour to watch for them to watch them. And it's also, you can't bring them until 10 o'clock at night. So from 10 to 1. So pretty much it's like I have her the whole fucking day. And then I have to go when, if I am going to do something, it's going to be after 10 o'clock because that's the only time that they can watch her, which I understand because typically that's when they're asleep. But when I tell you that burst my motherfucking bubble the first couple days, you know, and of course I'm not expecting like my family to watch her and disrupt their vacation time and shit to babysit for me so I could go do my, of course not. So, you know, I just kind of had to just suck it up. And the first couple days was just me having like a huge reality check as a mom. Like, this is the reality of traveling with kids. Especially if you don't have the extra help. You know what I'm saying? I had the help, but I just didn't want to disturb the help, if you get what I'm saying. Because everybody was there to be on vacation. Like, that wouldn't be fair. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I was in my feelings. Hold on. Let me turn this damn air on. It's hot. I just got out the shower too. But I got over it. I end up paying the fee for her to stay in there from 10 to 1 a couple nights. And I went out, you know, I really took advantage. The thing I'm mad at is I didn't take enough pictures. I didn't take enough pictures because my outfits, I feel like, were really cute, you know, on vacation. Like, it was like a couple outfits that I wouldn't typically wear, but I just allowed myself to step outside my comfort zone and wear it anyway. Son is excuse to stay in a room. Oh, wow. Country, you got lucky. You got lucky. I wish that was my situation. Hell no. Hell no. My folks was having the time of their motherfucking life, okay? So I had to work with what I had, you know, but I was kind of mad because I was like, well, dang, I'm about to spend a big chunk of my spending money on putting her in the daycare that's on the boat. And that wasn't my intention. Like, I hadn't planned for that. You know what I'm saying? So it was all good though. In the time that I did have, like at night, I did go out. I went to the bars. I went to the club with my sister. It was fun. I met a couple interesting fucking men that we gonna talk about in a second. I had a couple shadow moments with God. It was it was an interesting trip. I was on Family Feud. Me and my family were on Family Feud on the boat. It was definitely a fucking adventure. It was fun, but it was a little exhausting. The first couple days, of course, we were in New Orleans and we just pretty much walked the city. We did a tour. The tour guide was a bit theatrical. Like, he took us through a fucking cemetery and some more shit. And I didn't get off that fucking bus. The other people got off the bus. I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna get off this goddamn bus in the middle of a fucking cemetery for? To take pictures of other people's dead family member tombstones. To me, that's just it's so weird and disrespectful. Like, I wouldn't even do that. Like, it was creepy. I thought he was gonna leave our asses in there. Honestly, but it was interesting. We got to try beignets for the first time. They were banging. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Them beignets were so fucking good. Like, and they weren't heavy. That's what I loved about them. Like, they were so light and airy. Like, I could eat 2 bags and still be good. You know what I'm saying? You said Bourbon Street. Did we make it to Bourbon Street? I don't think we ever made it to Bourbon Street. We walked Canal Street and like the streets connecting to Canal Street, but I don't think we ever made it to Bourbon Street. We definitely did a lot of fucking walking though. We did a lot of fucking walking in New Orleans. It was cool. It was cool, but once you get on the tour, he pretty much tells you like the tourist area is way different from like the reality of New Orleans and like what it's really about, what it really looks like, what it really feels like, the culture and shit like that. So our hotel was pretty much in a tourist area. Like you could literally cross the street and it'd be two different vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like one side was white sidewalks and palm trees, and then the next you fucking tripping over potholes and you seeing homeless people on the street, and it's a party over here, a party over there. Like it's a lot going on, you know? So it was cool though. It was cool. It wasn't like overly congested or anything like that. I feel like the people that were walking the street pretty much ended up being the same people we were on the ship with, because the ship docked in New Orleans. It was a port in New Orleans. So hold on. What I put in there already? Lemon juice, cranberry, pineapple. Hey Monet. But yeah, it was cool. We got on the boat. Getting on the ship was so effortless. Like it was so easy. Like I would say going into the vacation, like it was just so effortless. Like we got on, it wasn't no long lines. There wasn't no delays, anything like that at all. Like it was so cool. For the most part, we stayed in like the adult pool because the kids pool, them kids be doing too fucking much, okay? The kids be doing too fucking much. You end up being drop kicked in your fucking throat because they want to do backflips and shit in the damn pool. They splashing you. You can't even be fucking cute and pretty by the damn pool because they splashing you and shit. They just be doing a lot. So we stayed by the adult pool. You know, it was more chill, more lax, you know, more grown and sexy type of vibe. I got in the jacuzzi a good amount of times. You know, I did my little sunbathing. Like, with this light, I feel like you can't really tell, like, how dark I got. Like, but I think I got pretty dark. I think I got a good tan. And for the first time, I didn't burn. Because I'm so light. I typically burn. This time, I feel like I got a good golden sun-kissed tan. Girl, we stayed on one side near the adult pool. And of course, I brought Layla with me. She was in the stroller for most of the damn trip. But she was also the life of the party. My baby is so friendly. Like, yeah, my baby is so friendly. Like, she's just walking around the ship like, hi, hi, hi. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. And I'm like, okay, you want to take her? Because I know who she really is. You ever get that feeling? We're strangers are like, oh, your baby is so cute. She's so adorable. Oh my God. But you don't live with her. You don't live with her. You don't know her the way that I know her. Okay, you don't see her turning up. You don't see the struggle that I go through. You sure you don't want to take her? So we was like chasing her around, you know, because she gets agitated when she's in one spot for too long, especially when she's strapped up in like the stroller and shit. She's very active. Like she'd be ready to, she's a fucking track star, okay? So we was taking turns like chasing after her and shit like that near the pool area, because that was another thing. She couldn't get in the pool. So I didn't spend money buying her. I bought her 2 packs of swimmers, and I bought her 3 bathing suits, cover up, water shoes. I got her the little floaty set and everything, the one that attached at the bottom that you could snap from between her legs. I got her whole shit, okay? I was ready for her to get in the water, to enjoy the water activities with us. But because she's under 2, they don't allow them in any pool. I'm like, y'all don't even have a kiddie pool, some fucking sprinklers or something that they can play in. Like, How is this a family environment and you don't have something for small babies, for kids? And there's plenty of them on this fucking ship. You know what I'm saying? So that was another thing that pissed me off, because like I was so ready for her to enjoy the water. Like Layla loves water. She loves water, okay? So I was excited for her to finally get in the pool, go to the beach and different things like that, but she just could not partake in it. So that like had me in my feelings too. Like I just had to make the most of it, honestly. And I was just like, you know what, there will be more vacations. You know, she will get older, it will get easier. You know, we had our little struggle on the plane a couple times, but it is what it is. You know, I'm so grateful that God sent like people that were compassionate and understanding. Like each time I got on a plane, like I sat next to somebody who understood the struggle. Like they understood. Like Layla was like kicking and everything, kicking strangers, grabbing them, snatching them up by their fucking trousers and some more shit, stealing their snacks. She's playing with the fucking flyers, you know, the little brochures that be in the pocket in front of you with the safety instructions and shit. She's throwing that shit around, slapping people in the face with it. Like I literally had to give a disclaimer before I sat down in my seat on the plane. Like, please, I'm so sorry in advance. And they're like, it's okay. It's okay. I have kids. I understand. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Sometimes it just be, I love my baby, I do, but she is so active and she's so vibrant, and I would never take that away from her. Like that's part of her personality, and I love her for that. But in my mind, I be freaking out, and maybe it don't look as bad as I feel, because people be like, "You're doing a good job." Oh, she wasn't that bad. Like you're doing great, mom. And I'm like, if you knew the anxiety that I was going through. Maybe I'm not very good at showing it. Maybe I come off more composed than I actually think, because I be like, yo, somebody help me. So thankfully I did have some family members on the vacation who did tag in a couple times so that I could enjoy myself, so that I could go out, so that I could relax on the plane, maybe order me a drink or something, you know what I'm saying? So, hey girl, y'all say hi to my sister. She was on the vacation with me too. She was a witness, okay? I'm giving them a recap of the cruise and what happened and all of that. We actually was in a room together. She was my roomie on the boat for 7 days, and it was cool. It was a blast. I wish this was some wine right now, but it's not. It's my ACV mocktail, because we got to drop this water weight that we gained on the cruise, okay? I don't think I did too bad. I didn't like overindulge on the cruise. Like that wasn't my intention. You know how some people, they like, oh, I'm going on vacation. You said she was turned up. She was turned up, yo. It was a couple days I really just wanted to like yoke her ass up and be like, yo, chill the fuck out. Like, it was a couple days that I lost my patience. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. Sometimes it's a lot, especially like when you traveling and stuff like that. Like, I literally have bruises on my thighs just from like wrestling with her in the airport. I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, let me show y'all the shit. Look at this shit. Bruise 1, 2, 3. Yo, not even fucking kidding. And the whole time, you're doing a great job, mom. Oh, she's such a sweetheart. She's so cute. fighting for my motherfucking life. I left with more bruises and scars than what the fuck I came with. No, for real. I was getting that burger. I got that burger probably about the first 2 or 3 days straight. And I said, you know what? This is not what we doing. This is not what we doing. I actually didn't do too bad. I gained like 4 pounds, but it was like water weight. Like I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, that's water weight. It'll be gone in a couple days. So I went and got me some grapefruit, some apples, stocked up on some water. I've been drinking my lemon water, my ACV, and it's already like I already dropped 2 pounds, and I only been back 2 days. So I know it was water weight because I wasn't drinking enough water at all on that boat. I was not drinking enough water. So that's really what it was. But the food was good. I really don't have any complaints about the food. I wish I would have had the time to try some of the other food items, but for the most part, it was pretty damn good. You said a fruit fast. You should. You should. It's pretty easy. I would just get me a big ass watermelon because that's what I was doing leading up to the cruise. Me and Layla was tearing some watermelon up. Watermelon, apples, pears, oranges, tearing it up, okay? And just drinking a lot of water. It's good for you. It's hydrating. So I'm glad that I did that. So I'm glad that I properly hydrated myself prior to going on the cruise because I wasn't drinking enough water. Yes, they always brought extra. I love that. They always brought extra. Hi, Wame. I'm good. How are you? But it was good. She was turned up at the tables at dinner, and she used to wait until I got my plate. She used to always wait until I got my food to turn up. So I think traveling with her and going on vacation with her taught me a level of like not giving a fuck. Like from that vacation, I learned to just not give a fuck about what people think anymore. Like being around so many people and having a toddler that you just cannot control and having eyes on you because you cannot control your toddler, like it teaches you not to give a fuck. Like it was just got to a point where I was just numb and I would just sit there and just watch her fucking cry because I'm like, it is what it is. There's nothing that I can do. There's nothing that I can fucking do. And then when you really think about it, it's like half of this room is filled with parents, so they get it. You know what I'm saying? Like either they have like older children or they have toddlers or they used to, and they understand. They understand these toddler trenches, okay? So I don't know, like it was almost like a confidence boost, honestly, like having so much attention on you, you know? Not just because you have a kid, but like I just noticed like people would stare, you know, just cause, you know, I don't know, like you walking around half naked most of the time because you're getting in and out of the pool and people gonna stare at you. So I think like, I don't know, I feel like I came back with more of a confidence boost and just like a don't give a fuck attitude when it comes to like how people view me, you know? And then also, we was on fucking Family Feud. Like, that was the dopest shit ever. So, basically, there was like this contest on the boat, and you had to take like these really crazy, funny pictures with your family and do like these crazy, weird poses, and that would place you to get selected to be a part of like the competition on live on the boat. Like the setup was like the real thing. Like it was the real thing pretty much, but it was just specifically for those on the boat. So when it went live, when it aired, it was just for everybody who was on the cruise who could see it. But it was so fucking dope, yo. Like I didn't think that we would get selected, but we did. Which was also, remember way back when, and I told you, I said I feel like I'm about to be set up Like, I feel like my spirit guides about to be set me up to be like on center stage or some shit like that. And that's, I feel like that's what the fuck happened. I was so fucking nervous. I was shaking. Hi, Foxy girl. Wait, what happened? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, you got so much life ahead of you, girl. You, he ain't even gonna be a thought. He ain't even gonna be a fart in a few years. Like, you gonna be like, who? Oh yeah, I did used to mess with him. Oh, that was so what? You ain't gonna be thinking about him. Like, don't even worry about it. But I feel you. I feel you. In the moment, it definitely hurts. It definitely hurts. But you gonna be fine. Wait, you said you're 12? So 4 years? 4 years? Girl, what? How you dating at 8 years old? Am I right? Is that correct? Let me make sure I read that right. How you got a boyfriend at 8 years old? No. This country. Country, you see she being nice with it. I'm just like, wait a minute, this shit ain't mapping. What? You said 2 years. It don't make a difference. I gotta figure I gotta figure out a way to age restrict these videos without really age restricting them. Like, if I could like put it like within a certain age group, like I would probably do like 16 and up. Foxy, I don't think you should be in this chat. I don't be having no fucking filter sometimes. I say, and I don't even be meaning to. I swear. But thank you, Kendall, for softening the delivery. I told you I'm working on my delivery. It's a work in progress. I've been working on it my whole life. Nothing's changed. Oh my gosh, I miss y'all so much. I miss laughing. Like, I tell you, these past couple weeks, woo, been whooping my ass, y'all. Hold on. Got a lighter don't want to fucking work. Oh, I hate when it does this. I gotta stop buying lighters from the dollar store. Because I literally just bought that damn pack. I gotta tell y'all about my little 24-hour boo thing that I had on the boat too. But before I get into that, is there anybody who wanted a reading tonight? Monet, I know I gotta get to you. You already booked with me and sent you donation for your reading, so you will be first. But if there's anybody else who would like a personal reading on live tonight, let me know. And the information is also in the description box on how you can send your donation and be added to the list, okay? Yo, I swear, in the moment when I be going through shit, it be feeling like I'm fighting for my motherfucking life. Like, but then when I like do story times and I think back on it, it just be the funniest shit ever. That's what I was gonna get into. That's what I was gonna get into. I want to talk about the stalker, and I want to talk about. I need to come up with a name for him. I need a code name for the other dude. I need a code name for him. Look at me. We're gonna come back to that. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if there's a way to do that, because I don't want to block off a big chunk of my audience, because I like talking to younger women, like younger girls and up, you know, like I talk to pretty much any age group, but I anything beyond like less than 16, I'm not really comfortable with. And they be trying to blend in, and then you read what they saying, you like, you sure you're not 10 years old? And some of them will just openly admit it, like, hi, I'm 9. I'm like, bye. Block. Thank you, Kendall. I got it. Okay. Ooh, child. It's okay. Later in life, I'm gonna do something for the babies. But right now, I think I'm really passionate about speaking to the youth, like young women, because I wish I had like somebody like me, you know, when I was a teenager to give me some wisdom, like, so I don't mind being that voice. Yeah, they picked me like us like Roblox or some shit. And I don't even really know what that is, but it's you could tell it's a kid. You could tell it's a kid. Or either they be close as shit to the fucking camera. All you see is teeth. Or they have like an animal or some shit. Foxy girl. All right, let me stop. Okay. Monet, are you in here? I'm about to pull these cards out. Once I get through the readings, we gonna revisit my story time. You said what's in the mocktail? What I always make? My apple cider vinegar mocktail. I showed y'all how I do it. So I do the apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, pineapple juice, cranberry juice, and my seltzer water. So flavored seltzer water. Right now I'm using the bubbly brand. I think it's like strawberry Bellini or something like that, or sunset Bellini. It's one of those. And top it off, It's good to me. Like I've been drinking it for so long, like it doesn't bother me. Like for somebody who's like not used to drinking apple cider vinegar, you might be disgusted by it, but honestly, once you top it off all them juices and shit, you can hardly taste it. So I love it. Like it's to the point where I actually crave it. So it's good for you. It's good for you. Why not? I feel like the pills and the gummies and shit don't work as it's not as effective as drinking it raw from the bottle, you know. Oh, you know which one I'm talking about? Yeah, that's one of my favorites, the peach Bellini. So that's what I'm drinking right now. What I got out here? Okay. Yeah, I've been drinking apple cider vinegar for years. Like I used to just do the shots. Like I would just get a shot glass, apple cider vinegar. I would do lemon juice, the ACV. I would put my turmeric in there, my ground ginger in there, cayenne pepper, and throw it back. And that would be my shot for the day. You know? But it's so good for you. Like it's great for your metabolism. All right. Monet, you said you just coming in. I can't believe I'm bruised up like this from tussling with her in the airport. Clearly she won. Clearly she won. So I gotta come up with a new body care routine, skincare routine to get rid of these marks. Like from the mosquitoes, I feel like it's just a repeated cycle. Like I spend all fall, winter, spring getting rid of these mosquito bite marks, and then they fuck me up again. It comes summertime, and then I'm working to get rid of this shit all over again. Like they need something like, I don't know. Like it would be nice to have like a product that smells good, like it still smells good, and it fights off fucking mosquitoes and shit. And I know there's like natural shit like you could use. I think like lemon balm or jasmine and anything with like spearmint and shit like that. But I don't be want to be fucking walking around smelling like eucalyptus. You know, I want to smell good. I want to wear my coconut and my shea fragrances, my floral fragrances and shit. I want to smell feminine. I don't want to smell like a fucking pine tree just to keep mosquitoes off of me, you know? So that's why I be getting tore the fuck up, because I be walking around smelling fucking delicious and damn mosquitoes be attracted to me. But yeah, now I gotta work on clearing those up for next summer. What you cooking, Monet? What's on the menu for the night? It's almost 9 o'clock. Are you cooking at 9 o'clock? Okay. Sound good. What kind of fish is it? Is it salmon? Is it cod? Hour behind. Okay. I give you a pass. I just, me personally, I try not to eat too late. Now, it's been a few nights, especially on that damn boat. It was every night I was eating late. Eating pizza and shit at 12 o'clock in the fucking morning. That is not my forte. I don't be doing that shit in real life. Absolutely not. We fast over here. I try to eat no later than 7 o'clock. And if I am craving something, I might sneak in like a piece of chocolate or some shit. But I drink the apple cider vinegar to make up for it. Flounder, ooh, that sounds good. After 6, that's understandable. Especially when you got kids, you gotta put them to bed and all that other shit. Time be flying. I swear. I literally, it takes me about a good 3 hours to get out the house, to go anywhere. To go anywhere. You know? So I prepare for that now. I'm just shuffling real good because I haven't touched my decks since I left, really, other than when I did your first part of the reading. But the battery's on 10%. Hold up. How are we gonna do this? All right, I'm about to start your reading, JONEÉ. So you just listen and cook. Got my water over here. Okay, so we're doing part 2 of your reading. I think where we left off was about the power move, right? That's about to take place. I feel like I gotta turn this down for a second. The power move that's about to take place, that you're about to take action towards, is what I got from the energy in your reading initially. So let's kind of just piggyback off of that and see what else comes out regarding the situation. Y'all also got some new spirit guides, so I've been getting acquainted with them as well. It's been a little bittersweet because I liked the last set. Like they were cool as shit. And my new spirit guides, I love them. I do. They give me a lot of space. I would say that they give me a lot of space. Like, so I'm getting used to them. I'm getting used to them not like hovering so much. So yeah. I tell you, this past couple weeks have been an adjustment for real. It's been an adjustment. But okay. Thank you, my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, for your assistance, your love, and your support. Thank you for your protection. Archangel Michael, Rafi, Gabriel for protecting us as I open myself up to receive these messages of love, light, wisdom, and truth. Ask for clarity, ask for discernment. and that these messages are in the highest of good and intention for those who will be receiving them tonight, and places them in alignment with the assignment that they're on currently. Amen to that. 8:55 on the clock. Okay. I know, and I felt the shift too. Like I knew exactly when it happened. And I was like, wow, I'm gonna miss y'all. You know, no shade to the new ones, but like, it feels different. It definitely feels different. Like, it feels like these new set of guides are here to help me, like, really push me into my adulthood, like my womanhood. You know, like I'm going through my Saturn return right now, and it's just it's a different energy. It is, but it's cool. It's cool. Like, change is good. Change is good. So I know I still have my guardian angel with me, my great grandmother. So she's been helping. But you know, what's going on with Monet in this dynamic that she's in? Anything else regarding the energy that we picked up on earlier? There goes the Ten of Swords in reverse. We got the Seven of Swords in reverse. King of Cups. I don't know why they showing me hot dog buns right now. That's so random. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse over here. To be honest, Monet, this power move is not going to come in quick. This is going to be an adjustment for you. This is going to be an adjustment period for you. Now, I don't know if this is a situation where you're going to like try this out or try something out or see how it goes. It almost gives me the vibe of you like shifting your energy, like shifting, or like it's like placing yourself. It's almost like putting on a mask, putting on a disguise of some kind, like pretending like you're okay with something, or pretending like you're into something, like this is you, and it's like, you know, this is not who you really are. You know, this is not your identity. You know, you're not okay with this. Why are you trying to change for him? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's honestly what this feels like. If this is not already what you've been doing, then this is what this feels like. This is transpiring, like coming next. Like, you may decide, okay, let me see, if I were to act like this or be like this, how would he treat me? I don't know if you're going to be testing him or testing the relationship, or both of you are about to be tested. You said you were like that in the past. Well, maybe they're telling you, don't go back to that. Like, don't settle, or like, don't try to, remember I said in the first part, like, don't minimize yourself or play yourself small, you know, or sacrifice your own like integrity, your expectations, your standards to please him, because you're afraid of losing the stability that comes with the relationship, the privileges that come with being with this person. You know, this could be what you're getting ready to face. I think I said that in the first part, like, you're going to be standing up to yourself, like what you will and won't accept anymore. Like, there might be a part of you that wants to go back to doing that, to settle, to please him, or be something that you're not, because you're safe there, like you feel safe in that space, or it feels some type of void for you or something. They're telling you not to do that. And by you not falling back into that energy, it's going to put you in a position of power. And it's going to go from you almost like being submissive to him being submissive to you. Because you might not even realize how much this person actually needs you. Like, if you were to be like, I'm out of here, this person might have a fucking nervous breakdown. Like, it's like you don't actually understand your power in the situation, in the relationship. You're not seeing it. Okay. Well, yeah. They're forcing you to go into reflection. You know, there needs to be like a perspective shift here. The ball is actually in your court. Okay. What's this Two of Wands in reverse? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. A Hermit in reverse. There's Five of Cups. Queen of Swords. I'm also getting something about a job. I don't know if somebody's afraid of losing a job or somebody lost a job in the past. It almost gives me like a, I don't know if you feel like you owe this person. He's selfless. He played too much. I don't know if it's like an energy of like, if this person did help you out of a hard situation or when you were at your lowest or whatever, you may feel like you owe them like your, I don't know what the fuck to call it. Dignity? I don't know. Is it that? Like, but no. Like it maybe that's not the word. There's also something about like your vanity, like looking a certain way. Like, this is just an example. Like, if you're dealing with a man and maybe he doesn't like wigs, or maybe he doesn't like natural hair, like you might not wear your natural hair, you might wear straight hair because you know this man likes white women or like Latina women, or you know he likes women with straight long hair, so you wear wigs instead of your natural hair. This is just an example like of the energy that I'm picking up here. Or like being super self-conscious about like your weight or something, and it's like one day you're trying to, you know, be on a diet, and then the others you don't give a fuck, and then when you stop giving a fuck, it's like this person might nitpick and be like, oh, your thighs look a little thicker today, you know, let's go to the gym. And they might come off like they being encouraging, but it's like it really like pokes at like your insecurities a little bit, and you might not say nothing. You're like, nah, this person, they just want me to be my best self. So I don't know if you're making excuses for this individual and you're not really seeing like the manipulation tactics of this person. You could just be looking at, you know, their charm. I'm hearing swagger, you know, their accomplishments, what they can provide for you. Like, they may check off, like they may be good on paper, but when it comes down to how you truly feel in the moments where you may need the most support from this person emotionally, they may not fulfill you in that sense. And that may be the blockage when it comes to like intimacy as well. Like, for you need that emotional attraction as well and compatibility in order to, you know, be consistent in that like sex drive or an attraction for him. Like, if he's not meeting you there consistently, then it's like, I don't really have a desire to, you know, be intimate with you in that way or like submit to you in that way. Okay. Yeah. Don't feel like you owe this person nothing, okay? Don't feel like you owe this person nothing. Like, it might have been like a situation where you was like a damsel in distress, and you know, it might have even like stroked his ego a little bit too, come in and like save the fucking day or whatever. But maybe he wasn't being entirely truthful about his expectations in the relationship, you know? He may have wanted to just, you know, solidify something very quickly because he just didn't want to lose you. He didn't want you to be available for anyone else. Because remember, I said, like, you actually have the power in this situation. The ball is actually in your court. Like, if you decided to leave, this person would fucking crumble. Like, this would be a situation where you actually end up seeing this person's true colors once you decide to walk away. Like, the extent of it is what I'm getting. The depths of it. You don't need to be self-conscious, girl. You are beautiful just the way that you are, okay? As women, we go through the fuck enough, okay? We go through enough. I'd be damned if a man try to step and tell me how the fuck I should look, how the fuck I should dress, how the fuck I should do my hair, how the fuck I should step outside. You better get out of my damn face, okay? Get out of my face. Unless you're doing everything that you're supposed to and you making me feel secure, you make me feel so safe within myself, I'm not listening to anything that you have to say when it comes to my vanity, when it comes to my physical appearance and how I love on myself. You know? You said that's what the ring felt like. Like he was what? Just tying you down to keep you unavailable? He may have saw that you was also like a good mother figure. He saw wife qualities within you. You know? He saw potential in you. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. The Devil. And the Four of Wands in reverse. I mean, it would kind of work out in your favor if you walked away. It kind of would. I mean, in the worst way, but it would still work out in your favor. I mean, if you're saying like, you know, you're living well and doing better because you're connected to this person because y'all are married or whatever. I mean, I don't really know how divorce works and, you know, when it comes to dividing shit up or whatever, but I feel like you would be good. Like, I feel like, honestly, this person would kiss your ass. Like, they would give you anything that you wanted, honestly. Whether to keep you or to just even just stay in good graces with you if you decided to walk away. Like, this person is actually very weak for you. But sometimes they just refuse to show you that. And that's just that's the sad part about it. And the crazy part is I'm not getting like this person is like plotting on you. I'm not getting like this person has it out for you or anything like that. This person might just secretly deal with like an abandonment wound. So they cling on to people and they use like their status or maybe their money, their charm, you know, to like, I don't know, like, I can't even think of like the word because it's not that they're being manipulative. It's almost like they attach their value to that. Like they attach their value to what the money that they make or what they can do for people. And they make it seem like, oh, that's just my love language, like acts of service or gift giving and things like that. But no, like this that's what this person uses to keep people around, you know? They think that's the only way people will stick around or will value them. If they have something to offer, if they can come in and save the day and shit. Like, this might not, you might not be the only person he's done this with. I don't know why I keep getting some about white women as well. If this person has any like, I don't know, like skeletons in a fucking closet, it would probably be some shit like they had like a habit in the past of like paying for escorts or some shit. If it's not exactly that, like it would be something like that. I mean, you did say like his exes are very like attractive or something. Oh, you said okay. So he's one of them. He's one of them. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let's get another message. Let me see what I can get from this intention deck. You're dealing with a white Oreo. Where the fuck did that come from? Oh shit. The shit is supposed to be chocolate, but you're dealing with the white one, the vanilla one, the golden Oreo. Oh wow. Don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. He said he act like a white dude. Golden Oreo. Oh my goodness. And you know what's crazy? You know, for all them years I was telling you were gonna be dealing with a white man. And I was like, it's this officer. I feel like when you move, you're gonna meet somebody and he's like athletic, he's an officer, or he's like in the army or something, and he might be white. I said, I'm seeing somebody with like blonde hair, blue eyes. It turns out he's black, but he acts like he's fucking white. I was saying that for so long, yo. That is insane. And he likes white women. Oh, child. And I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it go. I'm like, I keep seeing a white dude for you, man. Plot twist, right? Plot twist. You gotta read between the lines. You know, God ain't gonna tell you everything. And that is hilarious. All right. So what is the advice moving forward? If y'all could give Monet the biggest hint ever, like, what would be the advice in the situation with her and David? Don't take the situation lightly, is what I'm getting. That lighten up came up in reverse. So stand on your principles. You know, stand on your self-respect. Stand on your boundaries. You know, like I said in the first one, you may need to vocalize this or speak up, okay? We have faith. We have jumping and reverse and the worth here. I'm getting here. I don't feel like this is a situation where you need to start planning for divorce and separate and all that shit. I feel like this is just a phase in your marriage and your relationship where you guys are learning to respect each other's boundaries and communicate effectively when it comes to what you will accept and won't accept from each other. Like, it's a learning curve within your relationship. It's a learning curve within your marriage. Like, you're learning how to love on each other. Okay, if this person didn't know how to love a black woman, he gonna learn today. Okay, he gonna learn from you. You know, maybe you're supposed to teach him how to properly love a black woman. Okay, how to respect the black woman, how to be intimate with the black woman. Stop comparing you to these fucking whitewashed ass women and these fake ass titties and asses and plastic surgery and shit. Okay? You're the real thing. You're the real deal. You're a real human being. You have real feelings. Okay? There's nothing fake about you. And that might make him fucking uncomfortable because his whole genetic makeup is fake as fuck. Okay, he's not comfortable within his own fucking skin. This may even have something to do with like racial identity or some shit like that. Like, there may be a wound on his end regarding that shit. You said you're not married. So did Oh, y'all engaged. Y'all never got married. Y'all got engaged. I thought y'all got married. Am I tripping? I thought y'all got engaged and then got married in like the wintertime, like around Valentine's Day or something like that. Or was that when you got engaged? Oh. 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 Okay. Girl, what you tripping for then? Bye. Fuck that poly shit. I'm out of here. I'm sitting up here like, this is like a time, because I mean, people throw around like divorce and shit like that all the fucking time. Like it's not like first of all, divorce is expensive as fuck. Like, it's not easy getting out of that type of contract. So if you can make it fucking work, make it fucking work. You know what I'm saying? So whether you married or not, I'm still getting the energy that is potential to work through this situation, and depending on how he responds to your boundary, then that tells you how you need to moving forward. Okay, if you don't get the best response from him because you decide to say, hey, I ain't with this poly shit, okay, I'm a strong, beautiful black woman and you need to respect me, put some respect on my motherfucking name, and he got a problem with that, then you just bounce. I mean, okay? And it don't have to be fast, quick, and in a hurry. You can start making a plan right now. Like, all right, I peeped you out. I'm going to keep a mental note of that. I'm going to make a plan to get the fucking one within the next year or so, okay? This time next year, I'm out. And if that's what you want to do, make sure he don't pressure you into going ahead and signing and sealing that deal, into marriage, okay? Because you've already seen, you already seen the qualities in him that you don't like in a husband. Okay, so it might be good that you're not married just yet, because you know what you're looking for in a husband. This might be practice, okay? This might be practice for your actual husband, who might be a white man. You might end up with a white man that act black. He might have a little soul, a little rhythm to him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the universe is crazy like that. Sometimes I've seen it. I've fucking seen it, yo. You might get the switcheroo. That is crazy. But yeah, I mean, that's what I have for you, Mona. You might just want to go on reflection and just put a time limit on it. Put a time limit on it, okay? Like, nigga, I'm giving you 3 months to get your shit. Matter of fact, by Christmas, if something don't fucking change, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, okay? You ain't got to tell him. You ain't got to tell him your plans to bounce. You just start making plans to bounce, okay? Do what you got to do. Because you done already checked out. That's what these men don't be understanding. When a woman checks out mentally, they already planning to leave you at least a good 6 months to a year before they acknowledge that they wanted to fucking leave you, okay? She might be fucking you and doing all this other shit, but she's mentally checked out. It's gonna be hard to come back from that, buddy. It's gonna be hard to come back from that. And this is coming from a Sagittarius, okay? Once we done, we are done. Once we are done, we are fucking done. We might give you a couple chances. Me, it's like 2 strikes, you're out. Maybe 3, depending on how good the sex is. You might get 3 strikes. But once I've decided in my mind, once I can no longer picture a future with you, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because when I meet you and we click, in my mind, we're already married, okay? We're already together. So if it gets to a point in the relationship where I'm no longer seeing me dancing with you at my wedding in my mind, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done. I can't picture having kids with you. I can't picture, getting married to you. I can't picture you at the family cookouts. I can't picture getting old, growing old with you. Like, if I can't see that in my mind's eye, it's not meant to be. It's just not meant to be. Clearly you've done something to completely turn me off, to completely shut that off, to where like you can't even be a placeholder no more. Like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So well, what I miss? No, I'm not doing free readings tonight. I'm not sure when I'll be doing those again, because I had announced I think a week before I left that I wasn't doing any more free readings on live, at least not for a good minute. So yep, I think the $25, I think I updated my price list in the description box. I have to put it on a community board and make a new template, but the cheapest one that you will get is the $25 reading, whether that's on live or if you book privately with me and you get a mini reading. So that's where we at with it right now, okay? But thank you for your continued support. Make sure your notification bell is on so you can catch me, and you might be able to get a read one day, and I'd be happy to do it. No problem. Yes, keep me updated. Keep me updated. That is crazy though. Been talking about this white man all this damn time, and it's been David. Yeah, I had to come to a point where it's just like, all right, you know your worth. You're just not charging for your worth. You know what I'm saying? So I've kind of come to my end with that. I've come to my end. I think that I've done my service. I've done my duty, my fair share of generosity, long enough. I've helped so many people for free. It's time for that coin, Okay, it's time for that coin. And if you truly understand and you respect the work that I do, then you can understand and respect why I'm charging for my services, okay? So it's an exchange of energy at the end of the day. It's currency. You've been doing this for a long time. I think I've probably given more free readings than paid readings in the entirety of this channel. So, yeah. I don't know. I think when I got back, like after I had my baby and stuff like that, I just wanted to get back into the groove of it. I was just having fun with it. You know, I wanted to just grow the channel, so I wasn't really concerned about getting paid for it. No, oh my gosh. It'd be like that, Jasmine. Trust me, I get it. All right, I get it. I'm holding off on grocery shopping right now. We eating hamburger helper and oodles and noodles right now, okay? Until we can go big food shopping. Trust me, I get it. Them WIC benefits looking real nice right now. I'm definitely applying for that fucking WIC. My baby growing. She eating real food now. It's double the expense. She ain't even supposed to be on bottles no more. Like I still give her bottles in between her meals and her snacks. She ain't even supposed to be drinking bottles no more. That's what the doctor said. But we gotta stretch these groceries. You said bingo to get on Cashback. What app you using? I want to play. Make some extra cash playing bingo. All right. Next is Kindle. Okay. You know, I still have not found them damn black biker shorts. I don't know where the fuck they disappeared to. Like, when I got back, I'm actually very proud of myself because the next day, like, I rested. I probably slept in to about maybe 11 the next day. And then I got up and I just started cleaning. Like, I deep cleaned my whole apartment and washed all of my clothes. Like, I unpacked all of the luggage and washed everything, sheets, linen, towels, everything from the vacation and more. Like, because leading up to it, like I said, it was like very manic. Like, trying to pack with a toddler is almost impossible. Like, I thought I was gonna be able to clean because I mean, typically anytime I travel out of state, I always clean before I leave. I don't ever like to leave my home dirty, not even on a daily basis. Like, the Virgo in me won't even let me leave without wiping the fucking counter. So just imagine the stress I was under knowing that I didn't get to deep clean my home before I went on vacation. So when I came back, I was like, let me do all of that shit that I didn't do before I left. Good night, Monet. I don't know. It is whatever. They came from Shein, so I ain't tripping. I got like 3 more. I don't have any black ones, but I do have like 3 more of the same ones in different colors. But yeah, cause trying to pack with Layla, as I'm packing, she's pulling shit out the suitcase. So I'm folding, I'm putting shit in the suitcase. Behind my back, she's pulling shit out the fucking suitcase. I'm cleaning, she's fucking shit up behind me, and I'm going back and re-cleaning the same area I just cleaned. So it was just too fucking much. Hi, Perry. Oh, it's been a long time since I seen you on here. Hello. But yeah, so I got all of that done yesterday, and yeah, I just been getting my house in order, taking care of business these past couple days. Getting ready for August. Like, ain't it crazy the summer about to be over? Once August get here, the summer's over. Cause it go by so fucking quick. To me, August is like the quickest month of the summer. And then here comes September, and all of a sudden the leaves are turning yellow again. So the summer over, y'all. It was quick. Okay. Did you have a question, Kendall, or you just want me to see what come out? Maybe I'm tired, but I feel like I feel like I had a glass of wine and I didn't have a glass of wine. I gotta do some zodiac signs too, y'all. I'll do some updates. Y'all about to see some different content from me too. Like some new content. A new style of content from me. And I'm also gonna start posting more on my Instagram. I wanna get back to my Instagram. Like Instagram was really like my first love when it came to social media. Instagram and Snapchat. I'm not going back to Snapchat. That's over, that's dead. I'm not dealing with Snapchat no more. Snapchat, Facebook, all of that, fuck that, okay? I'm only doing Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So I want to get back to my Instagram because I'll be ghosting Instagram for real. I don't be on Instagram at all anymore like I used to. And I need to stop, right? We need to go ahead and expand and stop playing. So I'm about to just take like the shorts and stuff that I do on here and post them on Instagram and TikTok. Like post the same exact shit. But I'm going to try to like remix my content so you guys, you know, can have a deeper insight into like my personal lifestyle. I guess you could say more lifestyle content, you know, like beauty, self-care, that type of thing. I think I've overdone it with the spiritual shit. Not overdo it, but like I didn't want this channel to just be a tarot channel, you know, like I'm not a tarot reader, you know, I'm just someone, I have a gift and I just do tarot. Like, but I don't consider myself a tarot reader, if you get what I'm saying. It just accidentally became this niche. Wherever the wind takes you. Okay. And you know what? The more I study my North Node, the more I understand why I'm kind of detaching a little bit from the whole idea of being the spiritual guru and shit like that. Like I don't have any desire to do that. I think I love who I've become on my spiritual journey and I enjoy sharing that with people. Like that's just really what it is, you know? But my North Node in Virgo is about being grounded. It's about practicality. Like, it's my South Node that be having me caught up in the fucking clouds with this spiritual shit. And sometimes there's a very thin line between reality and fantasy, you know? So I feel like I'm evolving out of that. So I'm not just rooted in my spirituality anymore. Like, I'm coming into like the 3D realm. Like I'm learning how to balance both worlds, which is a part of my karmic contract here in this lifetime, which is why I have a North Node in Virgo, like how to balance both, you know? So whereas like I spent most of my journey retreating from like social media and like being in hermit and, you know, diving deep, you know, with God and not really talking about my transitions and lessons and things that I was going through, now I feel more encouraged and inspired to do that because I'm shifting into my North Node, you know? I want to be a part of the world now. Like I want to interact with the world. I want to expand and be grounded in the world, if that makes sense. I've been doing some studying, y'all. I've been studying my astrology here and there. But all right, let's see what's going on with the Kindle. Update for Kindle. The Magician. I just got nauseous out of nowhere. 3 Swords. You might want to be careful what you're eating. Or your stomach just might be real sensitive at this time. Page of Cups. The 9 of Swords. 7 of Wands. 4 of Wands. If you're being like led not to eat or like slow down eating, or just your eating has been off, I don't know. I don't know if something's been off with like your appetite, or like your stomach has just been really sensitive. That's for a reason. Like, it's a need for you to like stay light right now. Like, your light body is trying to catch up with like your physical body. You're going through like some sort of shift, some like a huge transition right now, mentally and spiritually. You know, you're going through an identity shift, and it's going to be something that a lot of people don't understand. You might have a lot of individuals resent you for this as well, or upset with you for this. They're going to feel like they don't know who you are. Like they thought they knew who you were until now. You know what I'm saying? Like, your identity is changing, your personality is changing, your likes, your dislikes, your wants, your needs are changing. You know, certain things that you used to tolerate, you're not tolerating anymore. Maybe you have less patience. Oh wow. Ooh. Yeah, I felt that coming right into your reading. Like, yeah. There's a need. So fasting might be good for you. So you might want to go ahead and do the fruit fast or the fruit diet or whatever. Like, really like nourish your body with things of the earth right now, like fruits and vegetables. Get away from processed fried foods, dairy. Like, you might even be going through like a physical glow up or transformation as well. Like, I see you becoming very toned, very defined, especially in your core. Like, your waist could be shrinking, your waist could be getting smaller. You might see like abs coming in. Like, this is like over the next couple months is what I'm getting. Like, and it's gonna happen naturally. You know, you might feel like you're going to become very much invested in like your physical well-being. And honestly, this may become like a coping mechanism for you. Like, you may like take any like heavy emotions that you're going through and put it into like working out or eating better or being more active or doing something that keeps you moving. Like, movement is very important for you at this time, right? You may get agitated and frustrated when you're like in one place for too long, or like you feel like the walls are closing in on you. So you might want to take more walks, you know, get out in nature, get fresh air, be around trees and shit. I'm also seeing like roller skating. I don't know if you're going to be going skating pretty soon, or if that's something that maybe you want to get into like as like a hobby on the side, just to keep you active, keep you moving on your downtime. You know, even if like you get a pair of skates and you just roller skate outside or something like that, outside your house, like that would be pretty good for you. This may be helping you with your like your muscle tone and shit. You said I do. That's interesting. It's like your spirit guides, they're trying to keep you distracted right now. This might be for you, Perry, um, as well, you know. That's why I always encourage people, even if you're not getting a reading, just listen in, because you never know when a message is going to resonate for you as well, you know? But yeah, like your guides are trying to keep you distracted right now, keep you distracted from some sort of like heartache, or like, I mean, I was picking up on the resentment. Maybe it's you going through feelings of resentment regarding other people. This could be like 3 people specifically in your life, like 3 people specifically. Like you may have like some sort of like feelings, like you may be in your feelings about something here. And it's like you feel the need to protect your energy. So it's like you're trying to get out, you're trying to get away, you're trying to do things to stay busy. Or if this is what they're prompting you to do. Also, like by you like fasting is going to help with like your mental focus, your clarity as well. It's actually going to help you ground your emotions. I feel like when you eat too much, you get agitated. Like when you're operating on a full stomach, like you get agitated easily, you get irritable. You have like a low tolerance, like low patience. It's specifically like when you eat heavy food. You know how they say like, oh, you're not yourself when you're hungry. It's like the opposite for you. You're not yourself when you eat too much. This is just what I'm picking up on. This is gonna like work out in your favor. I mean, you said you lost like 2 pounds without even fucking trying, you know? Be careful too, because I feel like as you go through this transformation, you're gonna notice people treat you differently. They're gonna start treating you differently. You might even feel like you're being attacked by certain individuals because of this transformation you're going through. It might feel like an attack. Okay. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. The King of Swords. The 10 of Cups. The 8 of Wands in reverse. There's something about sharing as well. Oh yeah, like yeah, you're going through a transition, a transformation. I mean, you about to be an adult for real, girl. This is not a game. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. Like it's happening. Physically, emotionally, mentally, like you're gonna actually recognize the shift within yourself, you know? And you might feel like certain individuals in your life are trying to attach you to an older version, or I mean maybe a younger version of yourself, you know? They're still trying to place you in that box, like, and you're like, I don't even operate like that no more. I don't even think like that no more. Like, I'm not gullible like that no more. Like, you can't just say anything you want to me and I'm gonna believe it. Like, you're more mature now. You see things for face value now. Like, you have discernment, you have clarity. You know, your intuition is getting stronger. So you're gonna start moving differently. Like people are gonna have to step to you differently. They're gonna have to treat you differently, talk to you differently, because they're gonna realize that they can't like play you no more. Like they can't get over on you no more, or they can't hide things from you anymore. Like they can't keep secrets from you anymore. There's something about that, because I was getting ready to say it's like something about someone not sharing something with you. That's why I was telling you, like, I understand that you want to rebel and shit, but just make sure you can stand on that shit. Like, just make sure, like, you prepared for the clapback. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be people that's just not happy about it. And you know who these people are. I'm just telling you, okay? They're not going to be happy about it. But just be prepared to stand 10 toes down, okay? If that's what you're gonna do. But it's something about this King of Swords here. It's a King of Swords, 10 of Cups, and 8 of Wands in reverse. This feels like I'm getting something about sharing or shares or something like that. Like somebody doesn't want to share something with you, And it feels like it's something like tangible, like something that you could use, like a resource of some kind. Like they don't want to share something with you. I mean, this could be like information, like something, this could even be like education or something. I don't know. You know what? I just got, I would just say be careful. Just be careful, okay? Especially pertaining like your schooling moving forward. That's why I say you might want to, if you're going to decide to rebel, be prepared to stand on that, because as it pertains to your schooling, you might not get the support that you think you're going to get when it comes to like paying for school and shit. So you need to be prepared for that. And that might be like a blow to the chest. Like that might be like a shocker for you. Because it gives me energy of like somebody completely pulling back, completely withdrawing, like completely like pulling back resources, or like pulling back. I just give you like pulling back, and I feel it like right here, you know, like disappointment, you know. Now I don't know if this has to do with like what transpired recently, but it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. Like it feels like you might almost feel betrayed by somebody. Six of Wands in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Wands, the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups in reverse. Somebody might feel like you like smelling yourself, or like you feeling yourself or something like that. So because they feel like you feeling yourself, like they're gonna pull back. And I mean like recline, like all the way back, okay? Because you're gonna be in this star energy. This may even be a situation. Let me clarify the star before I say anything else. Yep, Ace of Wands, okay. This might be a situation you might not end up going to school, honestly. Like, you might end up being in like this star energy, or like be in a position to where you don't have to go to school, or like you end up being like your own boss, or like an entrepreneur, or making enough money to where you don't necessarily have to go to school, or you're gonna be in the public eye. And that might like piss somebody off, because you don't need them. You're not going to need them because you're going to be a star. Because remember I said it's like somebody feel like you smelling yourself or something, like. But I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like, I don't know, it almost feels like somebody feels like you outsmarted them, or you're outsmarting them, or then maybe this is how you feel, like you want to outsmart somebody, or you want to like show somebody up, or prove somebody wrong, or like put yourself in position to not need someone. Maybe because you know how they are, or like you've already witnessed something. You've already like you're becoming more aware of someone's like tendencies. That's why I say your intuition is sharpening. Like people can't just say anything to you. People can't keep shit from you no more. Can't hide shit from you anymore. It's like you see straight through people now. Like people can't lie to you anymore. I even get an energy of you like telling like a white lie to see how somebody responds or something. Like I see you like maybe testing the intentions of certain people. Like, oh, if I did this, what would they do? Or what would they say to me? How would they treat me? I don't know. I don't know if this is like, if this is like pertaining to school. I don't know if like you would be testing somebody's like patience or something. Like say hypothetically, if you like was like, you know what, I'm not going to college, I'm not going to school. I don't wanna go to school. It's just not for me. Like say it's hypothetically, it's just an example, right? If you were to bring that to you know who, um, and say their response is like, okay, well, if you don't go to school, then like I'm cutting you off, like resource wise, money wise, like privilege wise. Like if you don't do X, Y, and Z, you don't get access to X, Y, and Z. But it might be like a Uno reverse type of situation, so where it's like you don't necessarily need their resources because of something that you're doing maybe now that's going to set you up to be a star, and you're going to be like well off, you know? Like whatever it is that you're stepping into, it's gonna leave you to like reconsider something. You're gonna be reconsidering something or going in like another direction that maybe looks unfavorable to other people. That's why I said you might want to be careful, because you might have individuals that are going to resent you for some reason because of some sort of change that you're going through, a transformation. I don't know. It just gives me the vibe of you like falling in love with doing something. And you falling in love, say it's like a hobby or something, like, but you see whatever this is that you're going to be doing, you see the results of it. Like you see your own transformation. You see how diving into this thing makes you feel good, makes you look good. You know, you get like positive attention and feedback from this. And you're like, I want to keep doing this. Like I want to focus my attention on this versus like wasting my time doing something that I know I don't love or don't want to do. Like, why waste money on that when I can invest in myself or invest in this hobby or a business or something like that? I don't know. It's something, there's like a conflicting energy, like a back and forth. We got the Two of Pentacles out here, okay? And somebody might feel some type of way because you're on the fence about something. This could be way in the future. This could be future energy for real. The way that Magician came out. Yeah, I don't feel like this is anything soon. This is like further down the line. This could be like within the next 2 to 4 years. Yeah, King of Pentacles. That's the boss. You know, that's the entrepreneur, leader, businessman, businesswoman. I just keep getting something about sharing though, like somebody doesn't want to share something with you. Page of Wands. I'm just getting like you're gonna find out anyway though. So that, maybe this is like some information of some kind, like you're gonna find out anyway. Eight of Pentacles, Judgment in reverse, the Chariot. That's you, Cancer energy, and the Hierophant. It feels like an energy of you like coming home to yourself, like finding yourself. Like you may be finding like within the next like 2 years or so, you may be discovering like what it is that you want to do for the rest of your life. And it may not be in alignment with what somebody else intended for you and over your life. Right? And that may be what you need to stand on. That may be what you need. Like you may have to like stand up for yourself, defend yourself in a situation. Like, hey, this is what I'm deciding to do. because this is what I want to do. But it's something that you're gonna be at peace with as well. Like, you're gonna be at peace in this situation. But it's going to be the result of something that forces somebody to respect your decision. Like, they're going to see tangible results of something that you've been doing that's actually favorable for you. And they're going to ultimately respect your decision, your choice to go in a direction that maybe they didn't see coming, or they didn't expect you to go down a certain path or something like that. I'm also seeing like something about like you cutting your hair. I think I said that before. Like, I see you just with short blonde hair. Like short blonde hair, like a pixie or something like that. Like, you look really cute with like a short pixie cut. Like a blonde, like a bleach blonde pixie cut on your skin tone. That would be fire. So I don't know when you're gonna do that, but like something maybe around that time, that maybe when you're in this star energy, something significant about that. It keeps coming up in your reading. Shit, this whole reading could have something to do with your physical appearance. Maybe you will be chopping your fucking hair and bleaching it, and it's gonna piss your parents off. Maybe your rebel attitude is gonna start from your physical appearance first. Like piercings and tattoos and your hair and how you dress and the fashion choices and shit like that. Like your music taste, and like you're changing, you know. You're going through changes. It is making people uncomfortable. Oh well. Sorry, not sorry. Oh no. You said rebrand, yeah. It's like you're branding yourself. Pretty much. You're discovering like your brand, like you're discovering you, like, and this is only one phase, like this is only one version of who you're going to become. Like, what I feel like the next version of you is gonna be like a drastic change. Like, it's not, isn't there's nothing like gradual about this. It's like you wake up one day and you decide to change your whole fucking identity, and by the time someone finds out, it's too late. It's already done. The damage is done. But you feel really good about it. It makes you feel good. You feel confident. You feel at peace. So that testing energy, that could be it. You might be testing somebody else's patience when it comes to like your choices regarding your identity, your physical appearance. Your brand, you know? Okay. So it might not have anything to do with schooling. I don't know. Because that was just an example, but like I said, within the next 2 to 4 years, something, you're going through a huge identity shift that could put you on a completely new path. Like, your identity shift might be what makes you a star. And because you're becoming a star, you don't necessarily have to like go to school because you're gonna be making bank because you're a fucking star, or because you're a business owner or some shit like that. And it's like, how can I even be mad at you? Like, I'm mad, but I can't be mad because you made something of yourself. You just didn't do it the way that I wanted you to do it. You know what I'm saying? So there could just be like a control factor here. You're breaking free from somebody's control. All right, let me clarify something with the intentions. Okay. Anything else for Kendall? Have faith. We have change. Okay. Yeah. You're going through a huge change right now. We have soar because you're about to be set free. You're about to experience a taste of freedom you haven't yet in your life just yet. Like you have yet to experience this taste of freedom. And it just feels like once you get that little taste of freedom, you gonna go in, yo. You gonna go in and you gonna stand on it. We got speak up. Or it's gonna speak for itself. Like your energy is gonna speak for itself because people are gonna see you like in a place of comfort. Like you're gonna be so comfortable and confident in your skin, you know? It says it's time. Let it go and reassess. Okay? Somebody ain't gonna have a choice but to let you go. But they're gonna be watching you and watching your decisions and your choices very closely. Okay. Let me get some timing cards on this. That's interesting. That's interesting. So just listen to your body right now. You know, you don't want to eat, don't eat. We have September. So something could be happening significant in September. You have June in reverse. We have July. Okay. So something that has transpired this summer, something could be like piggybacking off of that energy in the fall, like in September. Like something's gonna come back around in September, or like a certain conversation. You're gonna revisit this a certain conversation again, possibly in the month of September. It has something to do with like your identity. Okay, sometime in the future. And by the end of the day, 3 months from now, yeah. So this could be end of summer, between like end of summer to like 3 months from now, which is what? It's July, August, September, October, so fall. So something significant about the fall. It might be like a very specific conversation that takes place regarding like your future, your decisions, your choices, whether past, present, or future. Like is a conversation about your choices. It says today, next couple of weeks. This could be an energy that you picked up on today as well. Or something that happened today. Like you can expect that energy to come back around within the next couple months. Like something's going to be revisited again in the next couple months. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. That was interesting. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. I'm rooting for you. But a part of me is a little scared too, girl. It reminds me of me so much, my younger self so much. Like that's why I'll be like, I get it, trust me, I get it. But I'm sometimes I just be like, I'm trying to save you from yourself. I'm trying to save you from yourself. Because that energy, like especially when you're a teenager, like you can be very impulsive and like, ooh, I just want to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? I just want to prove a point. But you don't realize how being impulsive and in that energy can affect you down the line, like long term. Your decisions, your choices now will affect you down the line, okay? You, like I told you before, you can't get that time back. So if you're deciding to do some shit that's gonna piss a lot of people off, make sure you plan accordingly and make sure you are prepared to have your own back in any way, shape, or form, whether it's financially, emotionally. You're gonna need to stand on business, all right? When it comes to you, don't play about you, okay? So I'm gonna leave that there. Hi, Rhea. Hi, Jimmy, Moya. Thank you to anybody who joined tonight. I really appreciate you sitting in, whether you got a reading or not. Thank you for your continued love and support. Nobody else booked a reading tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back on here sometime this week. Well, yeah, I'll be back on here because I need to do the zodiac signs. So yeah, I'm gonna finish uploading the zodiacs from the prior weeks to the shorts. And yeah, love you guys so much. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of your day, week, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.